This is the line between the frontal lobe and the parietal lobe. All this is frontal lobe. This is parietal lobe, and that would be the occipital lobe. There's no real dividing line there. You can see a good dividing line for the temporal lobe. Frontal lobe is your conscious thought. This is your motor control area. That's where you do your reasoning and the decision making. This area is for hearing and somewhat for speech and for visualizing words. Parietal is mostly sensory, and the occipital lobe is pure sensory. Cerebellum, that controls all your coordination and information going to and from your muscles, especially from the muscles, because you're going to feel your balance, you're going to feel your coordination, feel pressure, feel body position. On the inside, connecting brain halves, big white thing, corpus callosum. There you see a cross-section of the cerebellum with its little branches look like an arbor vitae. That's what it's called, arbor vitae. The vermis is simply that little nub of the cerebellum there. No different function. They just call it that. Here we can clearly see the pons, which is a bridge that connects all of the brain, the rest of the brain stem, the medulla, and the spinal cord to the upper part of the brain. We can see the hypothalamus area. You can see in the background that little round part would be thalamus, which is sensory relay to the upper parts of the brain. The pink area is the choroid plexus. What's the word? Choroid plexus, making the cerebral spinal fluid. The very tip of it would be the location for the pineal body. That little brown spot is simply a place where the two thalamus lobes touch each other, massa intermedia. If I look at the underside here, we can see the pituitary gland. We can see these two little white bumps. Deep inside there would be the mammillary bodies that seem to have something to do with recognizing smells and memory. And the rest of the brainstem we'll look at later on. Click.